Hey folks, as I promised in an earlier video, I wanted to do a video of our finished landscape lighting project here in Torrance, California. And this is actually a brand new remodel home. And you can see where there's a door put in. The whole thing is brand new. And in the front of the house, there's this really cool rock work, so we definitely wanted to uplight the rock work. And the uplights here are by Corona Landscape Lighting. Underneath, we built floating stairs, and we put landscape lights by Lightcraft. They make these LED strips. Over here, path lights, and if at all possible, you want to put path lights by a rock because rocks really reflect the light. These are LEDs. And then we have a waterfall here. Should make note that over here we wanted something close to the ground but that puts out a lot of light wide, and so those are the LEDs by Corona. They're short to the ground but they go wide. And over here we have landscape light. There's water lights in here. See right there, that's a water light. That's actually by Corona. Also the down lights. So you can see there's a light there. Those are by Corona. And then the trees have uplights in the back. So safety first. So that's why we lit up the stairway really well. And you can see there's a lot of reflective light here. Now when the porch light goes on, then it lets out a lot of light. It says welcome, but since there's really no guests coming over tonight, we just kind of left those lights off. So this is how it looks in the front yard. Over here in the side, we have a lemon tree, and so this is called silhouetting. We wanted the silhouette around the cast a shadow on the wall. It's a really cool effect. We have another light that's going to go around this Olive Garden here, but that's for a different time. It's kind of what it looks like overall from the driveway. As we go to the backyard, we didn't put there's stairs right here. We didn't put anything by the stairs because we have a ring doorbell light that goes on with it's motion activated, so that'll take care of that. Back here we have more floating lights with the steps, and then we have the landscape lighting. So we have a DG pathway which lit up by, this is the Corona path light. Here's some basalt fountains. Now that basalt fountain is lit up by an FX Luminaire uplight. One of their color lights. They change color. You can see whenever you have a pathway, you want to stagger the lights, one on the left, one on the right, one on the left. And then we have a water feature here. So we have FX Luminaire lighting. We have up lighting, but we're going to turn it. We're going to turn the knuckle around so it faces straight down the water. These lights in the water themselves are by Brilliance Lighting. So check out that scene right there. Really cool stuff, huh? What a scene with the background and the waterfalls. And over here, this is a pretty good sized property. We installed FX Luminaire lighting in the side of the on the side of the walkway. That way you can actually see where you're stepping at. And these are mounted into the wall. That's the FX Luminaire light. Here's another one. So you can see they do a darn good job of lighting things up. The whole stairwell. And then as we go into the back, that one there, I need to turn it down so we can actually see what's going on over here in the garden. And over here we have stairs. So you always want to think of safety first, security and safety, so that's why we put one here. We did do one over here so you can kind of see, give some depth to the property. And we have another, this is actually a Volt light. And then there's a little leftover solar light, which I may or may not keep, these little 3 lights here. And so that's kind of a roundabout way of going around. Here we are at those basalt fountains again. So really cool stuff going on. I'm glad you joined me for this little tour of a brand new LED lighting system. Thanks for watching.